Hello furry friends. I'm actually referring to all the rabbits I keep seeing on the roadside, not to the people watching this video. It feels like there are more rabbits in the UK right now than people. I've ridden 22 miles and every minute I've seen at least one rabbit. Sometimes whole clusters of babies, sometimes a hare, if a hare is a rabbit. So yeah, but today we want to talk about losing weight and the one-size-fits-all way to do that. I make a living in the fitness industry, and the main service I offer is helping people lose weight. And that's because that's the biggest demand area in health right now, losing weight. I might have chosen a road that's too busy for this video. Anyway, we'll get into it. So, a lot of people go onto weight loss apps and they get given a target of calories to lose weight. And what I've found in my experience is that this will never get you down to normal weight if you're severely overweight, because they class all calories the same and they encourage you to go too low. So a lot of people calculate their basal metabolic rate, which is a theoretical thing. It can't be proven. And then they try to eat less than that. Now that's already the first mistake. If you do that, you will never get down to normal weight. So the basal metabolic rate is the amount of energy you burn when you're sleeping, doing nothing, in a coma. Now if you live through the whole day on that much energy, exercising, moving around, your metabolism has to slow down or you'll die. So your body doesn't let you die, it just cuts down your metabolism. We all know you don't have to be an expert. If your metabolism is slow, you don't lose weight. So why on earth would you want to slow down your metabolism? So what is the easier way, the way that tends to work for everyone? Well, the first caveat is this way only works if you haven't already murdered your metabolism by doing the low calorie thing for a long time and stopped losing weight. If you have, you need a different approach, which we're not going to talk about today. But if you're just an average person wanting to start a weight loss journey, what you do is cut 400 to 500 calories out of the carbohydrates you eat. Only the carbs. You don't reduce protein, you don't reduce veg. Moderate your fat, but mainly cut carbs. And you don't cut all your carbs. If you cut all your carbs, you're not likely to lose weight forever. You'll also stall. So you can cut all your carbs for up to a month, but not longer than that. Otherwise, you do run into hitches. The only people who should cut out all their carbs long term, people with health conditions. So you cut 400 to 500 calories just from your carbs. And the first place to start is the meals that are carbs only. So if you eat things that are just carbs, like cornflakes, cut that down by 400 to 500 calories. And for the rest of your meals, if you're still looking for more carbs to cut because you can't reach 500 calories from your cornflakes or whatever that is, bread, then cut that evenly out of the rest of your meals. So basically your meals should just be protein and veg and moderate carbs. Proteins and veg and moderate carbs is what you should be eating. A good balance to strive for is about 1/3 of the meal being carbs, 1/3 being protein, or maybe even more than that. And eat raw green vegetables in unlimited quantities. I mean leafy vegetables, yeah? Don't call potatoes vegetables, they're not. So, if you cut 500 calories of carbs, you will tend to start losing weight very steadily if you're exercising. So this is the next bit. You've got to exercise. Because if you don't exercise, when you start cutting down your energy intake, your body will selectively break down your muscles first. They're actually easier to break down than fat. So you have to exercise every muscle on your body. The muscles you don't exercise, your body's gonna eat them up as you lose weight. And people who don't exercise will lose more muscle than fat. So they'll look like they're getting flabbier and flabbier even though they're getting skinny. So you have to exercise to protect the proteins in your body. It's a signal to your body to say, use the fat, I've got a ton of it. Don't use the muscle because I actually need it. And your body will keep losing fat if you do this for a long time. And it depends how hard you exercise and how frequently and how many of your muscles you exercise. But if you exercise all your muscles and you exercise reasonably frequently or reasonably hard, one of the two, you'll just lose the fat. And once you get down to about 12% body fat, your body will realize the fat store is going low. It'll slow your metabolism. If you keep trying to lose weight by eating less and less carbs, what will happen is your body might eventually start breaking down the muscles again. So until you're about 12% body fat, you can protect your muscles or even build them while losing fat. But once you go deep under 12%, you're gonna start losing muscle again. And when you're under 10%, you will again be back to losing equal amounts of muscle and fat. So it looks like 10 to 12% is kind of the target range for a lean body. Trust me, you'll be ripped. You should have a six-pack at 12% body fat. So that's how you do it. There are many eating patterns, many meal plans, and they all work. I'm a massive fan of fasting diets. That just makes things easier. But these principles apply no matter how you eat. I hope that's useful, and I hope it helps somebody. Back in town now, I just decided to wander into neighborhoods I've never been to and see where it leads. Kind of going along the canal. As you can see, these are not ideal surfaces for this type of bike. But actually okay if you're not in a hurry. It's only when you're in a hurry that the surface becomes critical. But I've done the fast riding out of town. I'm now back in the city. It's just that I'm going along the canal towpaths, which are, you know, kind of hidden and sheltered. Because I'm not in a rush to get back, but I probably should start heading back. I've had my fun now. It's been a couple of hours, and I hope today's video has been useful. Over and out till next weekend. By the way, here's the Grand Union Canal. Nice for some.